to introduce you to the new Spring 25 products, shoes and boots for adults and kids, both casual and trail. And they're 20% off between now and when our sale ends in 2 weeks on March 4th, I believe March 4th. Don't hold me to it. Anyway, point is, quick live video. If you are watching this live, you can throw in your comments over there. I will see them and then respond to them. If you're not watching this live, not a problem. You can still throw in your comments and someone from our customer happiness team will get back to you as soon as possible with answers to whatever your questions might be. But here's where I'm just going to introduce these products to you so you can discover what you've been missing. Natural comfort, performance, and health, whether it's on the roads, on the trails, hanging around with your friends, or anything else you can do. So before I show you the new shoes, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new things to show you, I want to give you a quick introduction to what makes Xero Shoes so special for those of you who don't know. And it's really simple. We're here to let your feet do what they're supposed to do, what they're made to do, so the rest of your body can do the same. So many people don't know you have a quarter of the bones and joints of your entire body in your feet and ankles. That's so they can bend and flex and move so that you have better agility and mobility and balance. If you don't let your feet do that job, that function tries unsuccessfully to move up into your ankle, your knee, your hip, and your back, and they're not made for that, so that can cause some problems. Secondly, many people don't know, you have over 200,000 nerve endings in the sole of each foot. That's more than anywhere but your fingertips and your lips. That's so your brain knows what you're stepping on or stepping in, so it can help you move effectively, efficiently, and enjoyably over whatever terrain you are on, starting by letting your feet bend and flex and move the way they're supposed to move. So at Xero Shoes, we're, again, trying to let your feet do their job so the rest of your body can do its job. How do we do that? Well, I'm going to show you with one of our new shoes. This is actually a new version of one of our best sellers. This is the canvas version of our Dylan, which we have in knit and leather. But let's not dwell on that. I'll come back to it in a second. Let's first talk about what makes Xero help your body do what it's made to do by letting your feet do what they're made to do. First, a wider foot-shaped toe box so your toes can spread, relax, splay, and do what's natural, again, for balance and force production and strength and all those things that happen when you're not squeezing your toes together. I mean, you don't do push-ups like this. That's not good for you. You do push-ups naturally spreading your fingers because that's better for balance and force production. Same thing with your feet and your toes. Okay, low to the ground for balance and agility. Super, super flexible, so all those bones and joints can move the way they're supposed to move. We have a removable, I can get to it, 2 to 3 millimeter insole or sock liner. So if you want more protection, keep that in. If you want a little more barefoot feel, you can take that out and then enjoy that. The soles are designed to give you traction and protection, but also that ground feeling that your brain is looking for to know how to move you effectively, efficiently, and enjoyably, whatever you're stepping on or in. And we make our soles with what we call our Field True rubber. So that's something that's made more durable than most shoes. Most, especially running shoes, they say replace them every 200 to 300 miles. Research shows they're actually starting to wear out well before that. We back our Field True outsoles with our 5,000-mile sole warranty. Okay, what else? Crazy. Well, we don't have heel lift because that messes with your posture. We don't have a thing called toe spring, which means you can't flatten your foot out because that messes with the tendons in your toes and your gait. Xero Shoes, crazy lightweight. We've literally had people forget to take them off when they come home, forget to take them off when they go to bed too, because they forgot they even had them on. So that's the gist of what we do. Now let's dive into the new products for the spring of 25. And hey to you, Peter. And wait, James says, I just walked 14 miles in the Dylan leather, and what a great shoe. I have 8 pairs. The Ridgeway is my favorite. Love the retro look. If you like the retro look, you're going to like another product I'm going to show you in just a sec. Okay, so we have shoes that I mentioned, trail shoes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, shoes and boots, and then some casual stuff. I'm going to start with the trail things because we've made a couple of changes across the board that I think you're going to get a kick out of. So first, we basically just massively updated the outsole on all of our trail products. So this came from a lot of feedback that we've gotten and a lot of experimenting. The biggest thing, it's hard to compare. I don't know if I have, do I have something to compare to really easily? I must. I'm looking for the best thing to compare to. I thought I set this up in advance, but I wasn't that smart. Here we go. So here's one of our old tread patterns. Here's one of our new tread patterns. So you can see a number of things. We've added more chevrons here. chevron is that little pointy kind of thing. We've made them, we've textured them so they're extra grippy. We've added additional chevrons, little ones in the middle to give you some additional protection. We've changed the lug dimensions so that you have more grip and more traction on looser terrain. We've changed the compound of our Field True rubber to make it even a little stickier. What else? We've curved the edges, kind of tricky to see that too, just to give you a smoother, more natural gait. And what else can we say about that? It's going to be more surface area to give you more protection and more traction. And this is true for all the trail shoes that I'm about to show you. So let's see. There's a question that came in from Drew. We are working on providing all that information about the stack height info. The problem with doing, he asked, can we show more specific lengths in centimeters or millimeters? And I will tell you right away, the problem with that is it doesn't help because people have a hard time measuring their feet. There's personal preference involved. More importantly, feet are three-dimensional, not two-dimensional, but that's a whole other story. We'll come back to that later. If we can, let's try to keep the questions to things that we're dealing with now. We can deal with all the other questions during my normal Ask Me Anythings. Or, of course, you can submit them to our customer happiness team at support@xeroshoes.com or xeroshoes.co.uk or xeroshoes.eu. Okay, let's dive into the new shoes. We've also put all of our trail products under a family name that we're calling the Scrambler family. So first, I want to show you the Scrambler Mid, the Scrambler Trail Mid. This is a shoe that effectively replaces our Daylight Hiker. So it is a great, super lightweight, super breathable hiking boot that you can use for pretty much everything you can think of. In fact, all of our hiking boots and shoes, you can go hiking in them, but you can also just wear them for pretty much whatever you want to. People do. I know people who live in some of our hiking boots and they've never been anywhere near a trail to hike on. So what we've done, the Daylight Hiker has given it a massive improvement. We have a new ripstop upper that's giving you extra protection, really breathable, a nice TPU, what's the word I'm looking for, toe guard there. The mud guard, which is all this stuff around here to help keep things out. It's nice and breathable. It's super lightweight. On all of the trail shoes, we've replaced, for the boots that is, we've replaced the speed lacing hooks with something more durable and easier to use and more rugged. We have a padded collar in all of the boots and a molded outside of the collar for some extra protection as well. Again, crazy, crazy flexible, just like all of our products. And this is just one of our best-selling products since we came out with it in, I don't remember when the Daylight Hiker came out. People took it up Kilimanjaro and were comparing that, I don't remember what, I was a little over $100 boot to $300-400 boots, and it outperformed them. Now we've done this upgrade for the Scrambler Trail mid-height boot for both men and women, 100% vegan friendly as well. Okay, next, if you want a waterproof version of that, okay, we have that. So this is the Scrambler Trail Mid WP for waterproof. Everything that you've already heard about the Scrambler Mid, but now we've added our Xero, which is a proprietary waterproof membrane to this shoe. And we've changed the gusseting. I'm trying to see if I can show this to you. This is a little tricky thing to show. But we have, let's see. We've improved the gusseting. The gusset is basically the piece that connects the tongue to the outside of the shoe to help keep debris out when you're, wherever you are on a trail that might have things get in, to keep it out. We've also made a much more rugged and durable used a much more rugged and durable upper material, extended the mud guard to give you extra protection. And again, that tread that I showed you on all the trail shoes, here it is on the Scrambler Trail Mid WP. Gator hook, if you want to add a gator. If you don't know what a gator is, think about a little tent you put around your ankle and it covers the shoe to give you extra protection. By the way, that is now on the non-waterproof version as well. Wasn't on the Daylight Hiker. And if you don't need the ankle protection, that's cool because we have the Scrambler Trail Low waterproof. So here's the waterproof version think of it kind of like the Mesa Trail waterproof. The Mesa Trails, those are our trail runners, and the Scrambler Trails are our trail hiking, scrambling, etc. And so there's also a gusseted tongue on here because it's waterproof to help keep stuff out. And again, that same super, you can hear that, super durable upper material, the TPU toe protector, the mud guard, and all of the rest. One last trail shoe, and away we go. This is just an upgrade to one of the best-selling and most technically advanced barefoot-friendly trail shoes ever made. And this is just our Michelin's shoe. This is the Scrambler Low, the original Scrambler Low. So the Michelin sole says so right there, Michelin. This is made by Michelin, the company that makes tires for your bikes, for your cars, for your pretty much everything else. In fact, the original tread that we have on here was the tread inspired by their mountain bike tires. And what makes this product so special is the Michelin outsole is what they call Fiberlite. There, in the middle of the rubber is a fiber layer. Think Kevlar, but it's not actually Kevlar, or something like that. That makes this shoe particularly flexible, particularly lightweight, and with the rest of the components on it, just an amazing product. And again, the biggest updates that we've made are, and actually we did this on all of the Scrambler products, is the molded overlays on the upper to just give you more protection and have a more rugged, more durable product. So the Scrambler Low EV for Evolution, just an upgrade to our best-selling high-performance Scrambler product. There's a Scrambler Mid too, as well. We didn't upgrade that, so we're not offering that in this sale, which again, 20% off between now and the end of the sale in 2 weeks. Oh, I don't know when you're watching this, roughly March 4th. And just go to xeroshoes.com or xeroshoes.eu if you're in the EU, or if you're in the UK, xeroshoes.co.uk, and you'll see a little button you can click to find out more about all of these. All right, so let's go on to the casual stuff. I'm trying to think of which one I want to do first. Because somebody made a comment about loving, wait, who was that? That was James making a comment about his love of the retro look on the Ridgeway. There's a Ridgeway. Well, we've got the Win. So we have decided to make a retro style sneaker as well. And here is the Win with a nice breathable nylon upper with suede accents and a super fun grippy sole, and just that little bit of our bare foam to give you a nice smooth ride. The Win, like everything, super, super flexible, super, super comfy, crazy lightweight. You don't need to wear a pair of tube socks with these, but you'll get the idea of that retro look that, well, I'm sure you can imagine the outfits that this will go in. Now, by the way, we have different colorways of all the shoes that I'm showing you here, but I don't have them all in front of me to show you because that would fill up the entire table, and I don't have that. Wait, I'm just double checking on the comments. Okay, so let's move on. I'm saving my favorite for last. There's only two more. I mentioned this one before. So we've taken our best-selling Dylan, just our casual sneaker that we made originally in knit and then in leather, and now we have canvas. And what's really fun about this is a cotton canvas that's BCI certified, so that means that we're doing everything we can, or the certification means the sources of the cotton are doing everything they can to be good for the environment and the people who are harvesting this material. Great natural colorway, gum rubber outsole. Otherwise, not much to say. It's just a super comfy casual shoe that's part of our Dylan family, and you are going to love wearing that for everything you can think of. Okay, last but not least, and we don't have to stay on here very long because just trying to do the intro. Something for kids, and back to our Dylan. We made a version of the Dylan for kids. This is the Dylan knit big kids. If I got that right, I hope I got that right. I can't remember everything that I'm trying to say. Anyway, it's Dylan version for your kids. We made a couple fun changes to it. One is we added a toe cap for extra protection because we know kids can be just much more aggressive on shoes than those of us adults who actually know how to walk and not, smash our feet into things. And we've also used an elastic speed lace, so it's just easy on and off. But we're also including regular laces for when and if you want to teach your kids how to actually tie their shoes. So thrilled to have something for kids. When you go, I'm not totally sure in my brain about which sizes we go down to, but when you go check out this shoe, you will see all the sizes that we now have available for your bigger kids. Okay, so how breathable is the nylon on the Win? I'm going to breathe into it. That was a question that just came in from Andre. There's a foam package in there, so it has a little bit of extra comfort. But when I wore this before, it felt nice. Breathability is a tricky thing, of course, because it depends on the humidity where you are, depends on your feet in general, depends on what you're doing. But the experience from our wear testers is they just found it super comfy and breathable enough. That's the gist of that. All right. So whenever we do a product launch, and that's typically the time we try to save our savings, you can get all these at 20% off. So if you go to xeroshoes.com, I'll do it the other way. If you're in the EU, go to xeroshoes.eu. If you are in the UK, go to xeroshoes.co.uk. If you are anywhere else, go to xeroshoes.com. You'll see just right on the banner there, or right on the homepage, a big link that points you to all these shoes where you can check them out. Click on that link and you will find your way to our Scrambler Low EV, the evolution of the original Scrambler, the Scrambler Trail Low Waterproof, the Scrambler Trail Mid Waterproof, the Scrambler Trail Non-Waterproof. Again, this is the upgrade to the Daylight Hiker. By the way, the waterproof version is an upgrade to our Excursion Fusion EV. So we've replaced that with a much better product. And then, of course, the Win for that fun casual sneaker look, the Dylan Canvas for another fun casual look, and the Dylan knit for kids, big kids, with the toe protector, and just a wonderful look that'll complement if you wear the Dylan and your kids wear the Dylan. You can do a mommy, daughter, daddy, son, mommy, son, daddy, daughter, whatever you like to do. All right. That's all I've got for now. If you have any other questions, again, feel free to reach out to our customer happiness team, support@xeroshoes.com. Give us a call. We know how to use the phone on our, or the phone app on our phones. Again, you can put your questions in here and somebody will respond to them as quickly as possible. Tell your friends. I'm going to do another one of these quick intros at 7 o'clock Mountain Time tonight. That's 6 Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. That's going to be the middle of the night for everybody in Europe. So I'm doing this one now for all those people who are in Europe, for whom it's between 7 and 9 o'clock, depending on where they are. But more importantly, we're super, super excited about these products. The reviews from our wear testers has been spectacular. We actually even just got a review in a major publication where there's raving about a couple of these products, actually. And I know you're going to love them too. We can't wait to hear what happens when you pick out one of these new products from Xero Shoes for the spring of 25. Slip them on your feet